So Wolf, because he's a part of my Patreon, he does get a replay covered each month. He chose for this one to get covered. Now this is the Wickes at tier 3, and she's a very fun ship. A lot of people don't really play much of the low tiers, and frankly I feel like the low tiers are where it's a lot of fun. Here's the 30 mark, Colonel Nasty. Thank you, dude. So the Wickes has torpedoes on either side. It's got American smoke, which means it lasts for a long time. It's got really good guns at close range, so she's a very fun ship. The thing is that a lot of people, when they play her the first time, even the second time, they're still grinding up the ship lines and that sort of thing. So let's take a look at what Wolf has in his ship. He's chosen Main Armaments Mod 1 and Damage Control System Mod 1. I would not run Damage Control. Instead, I would choose to run Engine Room Protection. Engine Room Protection is very important because you need to make sure that your engines are alive. That helps you with maneuverability, helps you not take torpedoes at close range. So I would absolutely be focusing instead on Engine Room Protection. Alright, Wolf isn't here. I should probably ping him. I'll do that right now. But we don't know what he's got for commanders. I would imagine that... oh, he's not in the Discord. Okay. I would imagine that this is a standard captain. It's a tier 3. Why would you put a 21 pointer? Why would you put the John Doe's or Halsey in here, right? So this is probably going to be a standard captain. And if so, let's see. So you've got preventative maintenance, last stand, and then you've got fill the tubes for your third skill point. It's low tiers. You can get away with that. I would honestly go Adrenaline Rush instead of fill the tubes just because you're going to be doing a lot of brawling. You're probably going to lose some hit points. Once again, ThudTwit taking care of our lighting at the start of the game. Thank you, ThudTwit. And then we've got no flags being used in your ship. Okay, I mean, it's tier 3, so I completely understand why. All right, let's get into the game. And let's see what we can glean from this replay. In the process, I'm going to go ahead and get our player build ready for our Nelson game. Let's get this downloaded as well and ready to go. Okay. Now this is a tier 4 game. At the low tiers, for those of you guys who haven't played low tiers in a long time, myself included, at the low tiers, tier 4, tier 5, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 1, there are bots that replace humans if there aren't enough people to start off a battle. Vatican Eugene Rowe, hello! Yeah, there you go. Appreciate that, man. I'm sorry to hear you don't do Christmas, but that's okay. Thank you for wishing everybody a happy Christmas. And you should smile too, dude. Thank you very much for your support, hanging out. Good to see you. And even if you don't follow Christmas, I hope you have some good holiday season time. Whatever it is, if there is anything you celebrate. If not, I hope that at least you've got family, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can hug and be with. If not, you're welcome to hang out here, dude. You're very much welcome to hang out here. Tier 4 is painful, Michael. It's okay. You're on call from 6 a.m. to 7 hours time. Gotcha.
Enemy force detected.
I understand then. Until Tuesday, 2nd January. Wow. So this is New Dawn, a smallish map. The flying public never stops. That is very true, Moore's Elite. And tomorrow is very important. I didn't realize that you worked in aviation, Wars. That's awesome. I'm kind of jealous. I would tell my wife this the other day. I said I totally would not mind working in aviation, whether that be behind a desk or as a flight attendant or something else. It'd be a lot of fun. You've been doing lower tiers for the festive rewards. Gotcha. Now, I will say this right off the bat, Wolfie. You could be stopping and smoking here, but you're not. You're continuing to move forward. Now, these are bots, but the bots still really do know where to fire their torpedoes if they're looking at you. Radio equipment and computer equipment. Air traffic. Nice. That's something I wouldn't mind doing either. Actually, I'd have a lot of fun with that, I think. All right, so Danae is coming up. You're getting ready to torpedo him. He's bow on. I don't know that I would have fired the second rack, but okay. Good turnout there. Bots do have laser guns, exactly. The fact that you're not religious, but also messes with your birthday, which is Wednesday. Well, happy birthday, Medic. That's... Congratulations. So you always had to deal with presents after your birthday and presents during your Christmas time. Medical supply logistics for the entire British Armed Forces all over the world. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's huge. I can totally understand then why you're busy. Level 44 this time around. Yeah, well. You and I are of very similar ages then. Alright, Kuma. It's a Kuma. It's a Kuma. I'd really like to see you smoking, but you're not. So, okay. You did instinctively turn, which is smart.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Wolf is somebody that's been hanging out on my stream for a while. I'd be shooting the Dursky, frankly. And he's probably torpedoing you now. He is. You're gonna take one. No, you're gonna take one. Yes.
Torpedoes astern. Engine boost deactivated.
This is why low tiers are fun. You just go around derping a boat. Obviously, if this was some sort of competitive, bad things. Okay, now you're smoking. Better late than never. Although you've got a ducky that's charging you, so that could be problematic for you. You need to slow down, by the way. There you go. Nope. Because you've been firing your guns, your gun bloom is keeping you detected. There's a dev strike there on the Kuma. And the torpedo that had a best chance of hitting you hits the enemy ship that's sinking, the Dursky. So that's very fortunate for you. Wolf said this was one of his best games ever, which is why he sent this one in. I can understand.
Our team has taken the lead.
Now, you left your smoke. You could have set in your smoke. It would have been fine. So I'm curious about that. Go for the G101.
Best games ever, you say?
Mm-hmm. Why is that, Puddin'?
I don't know, just...
Okay.
Gotta be me?
Gotta be you. Why aren't you shooting this? There you go. He's well within your detection, so there's no reason to not be shooting him here. Keep your shots on. Now, you could still be shooting, even if you're using right click here. You just hold down left mouse button so that you're also shooting your guns on reload. I think it's a good idea. It gives you a little bit more DPM out there. And the G101 detonates.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
So you have sunk 4 ships now. Now, because of this being a random battle, even though they're bots, they still count towards achievements, which I think is another reason why Wargaming got rid of the flags for achievement stuff, because people were going down to the low tiers and farming easy achievements at tier 2, 3, or 4.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done that.
Say it ain't so. I know, right? Hey, Derpy Tigger. I would stay on this ducky until he dies, personally. Notice how he didn't die. He DCP'd.
Engine boost activated.
Engine boost on. Forget the torpedoes on the ducky. I'm sure you're tempted to do that, but I would turn immediately north towards the Orion and just keep shooting my guns at the ducky here. You miss achievement rewards? You definitely don't need to fire both of those torpedo racks. Just one is more than enough. Matter of fact, if you had shot your guns instead, you would have gotten the kill anyway. Still, you do manage to hit and kill him, and you torpedoed the Orion. Like I said, imagine if you had held those other torpedoes and were heading towards the Orion, you could kill him right here with the other torps. That being said, he's probably dead anyways. You did get a Kraken, and there's kill number 6. GG, as Wolf says. That was a human that you just killed. The Orion was a human player. I wanted to take a look at that and see what the situation is. But anyways, you got 3 dev strikes. You see why Wickes can be fun? Came in first place by 600 base XP. Now let's take a look at the people you killed. That's a human. Everybody else is a bot. So, you did dirty things to bots, you dirty person, you. How dare you kill bots like that? Okay. And it's low tier, so you're not going to get a lot in credits and XP, but it's a fun game nonetheless. Let's go ahead and take a look at your replay render. And we need to think about what we're going to title this one, guys. Any ideas?
I mean, besides the obvious, best game ever, but that just sounds lame.
Destroying bots like an ad blocker. That's kind of fun. The Wolfman? So many things that I'm seeing here, and I'm just like, oh my god, if you were doing this at tier 6 or 7 or 8, he'd be dead. But be careful when you play a lot of low tiers. It does cause... It does get you into bad habits. How about derping around?
It could work.
Derping around sounds like fun. That's kind of what you did, right?
I mean, the problem with staying out here or all that stuff, that's where all your bad habits get formed.
That's right. Okay,
And
well,
a lot of those bad habits are very painful to get rid of, especially at the high tiers.
absolutely. Absolutely. Wolfie, thank you for sending in that replay. That was good to go over.